Hello everyone, this is Game of Ken, and I'm bringing you a review of the beta of Battlefield Play for Free, which is presented sort of in the way of Battlefield 2, but uses assets from Bad Company 2 to give it a little bit of a freshen up look. And to be honest, this game is completely different from many Battlefield games, as it uses a Play for Free system you often see with shitty MMOs. And okay, so what you've got is you've got your four classes from Bad Company 2. You've got your Assault Man, your Support class, your Sniper, and your Demolitions. And all in but in Battlefield 2 style. And you get also the weapons, some of the weapons from the Battlefield series, and mainly Battlefield Bad Company 2. And you can now buy apparel for your soldier, and which you need to buy for, as well as these boosters that you can get if you want to pay for that, if you're dishonest. And there's also, you've got these training ranks, which is interesting, and it's kind of like a skill progression in Diablo, where you unlock new things as you use items and get better at them and all that, and unlock more things, better sprinting, claymores and all that crap. And but I will note in the options, the graphic quality, you can go to full HD, but there's no really advanced video quality settings, and that kind of disappointed me. And back into the game we are. What I wanted to mention is that when you create an account, you can create 2 soldiers, and I believe you're probably going to have to pay more if you want more than 2 soldiers, which means you can really only experience 2 of the classes if you just want to get a freebie out of this one. And to me, that seems like a bunch of shit, to be honest. And that's a negative point for me, really. What's good points? Let's hear about the good points. It's like Battlefield 2. That is a good point. The assets for Bad Company 2 don't fit in this. And you look at it, and it clearly doesn't. It looks somehow out of place, for me at least. And the Battlefield 2 really felt a lot sharper than this. Although, if you're really a die-hard Battlefield 2 fan, you'll be glad that the same retarded bullet mechanics and hit detection system is still here, and it's still pissing me off to the brink of crying myself to sleep at night. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's really patchy. Some more good points. Jets are back, helicopters are back, attack helicopters, jets, transport choppers. They're all there, and they all work great. And for me, I've experienced some of these, and they're good, but it just doesn't feel right. When you sprint like that, when the camera shakes, it's very jerky. The movement of your character around obstacles is very hard. If you're playing in Australia, you're definitely going to get some lag. My first match was absolutely atrocious. This one was a lot more bearable. But you know, you have the standard Battlefield mechanics. You can sneak around the side of things. The spawning is also limited. If you haven't noticed, you're limited to spawning on the carrier or spawning on the front. No selecting where you want to spawn, as far as I could see, which is another negative point. And the weapons, you need if you're playing for free, you're going to need to build up your battle points. It's a reoccurring piece of shit that seems to appear every now and then. And if you want it permanently, you have to pay real gold, yes. And now this, of course, this can work in theory, but you know, it's just not fun and rewarding for the free player, which is why it's called Battlefield Play for Free. Now, if you're going to restrict 75% of the game from someone that wants to play it for free, obviously it's not Play for Free. It should be called Battlefield Play for a bit and then realize that everything else needs money. And that's really the same thing with everything that's under that Play4Free banner. And to be honest, I'm infinitely more excited for Battlefield 3, but you know, if you're looking for a Battlefield game to keep you I don't know, spicing up your tongue while you salivate over Battlefield 3, which that was a pretty graphic description, but if you know what I mean. And this does the job for a bit. It's not good. Let me just put that forward. It's not good. It's very, very, very average. And for me, I'd honestly have a much better experience if I played with Battlefield 2 and Bad Company. But if you're not willing to pay cash, this will probably entertain you for a good long hour and a half, I'd say. Like, but it's down to personal taste. If you can put up with the free stuff and you want to put in the hard yards and buy your weapons for three thingy periods. I don't know if it's going to be subject to change from the beta, but for me, I enjoyed it averagely. If that even makes sense to you. It's like it's you know, if you've played these games before, you've experienced this. Like, if you've played a Play4Free game and you've played a Battlefield game before, you've experienced this. This is a tacked down version of this game, and to be honest, I'd give it 6 out of 10.